How are we doing? Welcome to today's stream! Woo! I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Hope you've had a good week so far, and hopefully you'll enjoy the stream today. Excuse me. Whether you are on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, it does not matter. Hey! Your luck has gone to the moon. Packed Icon, Xabi Alonso. Icon Cafu and Hero Ginola. That is pretty mad for a couple of days, to be fair. Louise, Bailey, Josh, Different, Tim, Mersab. Hey! Yesterday, if you missed it, I uploaded... Who the hell was it? Bobby Charlton. I uploaded the new Bobby Charlton video, which the comments, once again, are very, very positive. So I'm glad that the initial response to it has been one that has been the one hoped for, basically. There is another video being uploaded, well, that has been uploaded, which is going live at 6 o'clock. And me and Tom this morning recorded a team takedown. So that will be live on YouTube at 6 o'clock. That one is around, speak of the devil, GOLAZO, Xabi Alonso. So if you want to check that one out, then it will be live in about an hour's time. So it's been very busy, very productive lately, especially in terms of the YouTube videos, trying to ramp things up and getting some better edits and sort of storytelling / pacing going on. I've actually, for today's team takedown, I even put in a bit of like a, was it like 30 seconds, maybe something like that, 45 at the most, second intro to basically explain how the series worked and stuff like that for anyone that's new or just wants a very, very brief explanation before we get into things. Like, I can show you that part. As I say, the video goes up at 6. So I could show you this. I don't know if you'd be able to hear it though, actually. Where would it be? Microsoft Photos, Wavelink, browser? Amazing. Double 4. Okay. Oh, for some reason, the Stream Deck. Please launch Wavelink. I literally have it open. This really annoys me. Like, once again, technology stuff just doesn't work. Look at this, right? Please launch Wavelink. Oh, what? You mean this software? This software that's open right here? Shall I launch this? I'll launch it at you in a minute, for Christ's sake. What a joke. Right. So look, just a bit of an intro. Can you hear this? Star, great play style. I can't hear it. Oh, probably because I had no volume on the headphones. But look, just a bit of an intro to a team takedown instead of just getting straight into it. GOLAZO Xabi Alonso is amazing. Double 4-star, great play styles, and amazing stats. So today we're going to be joined by Capgun Tom, and we're going to do a team takedown on him. We'll build a squad around Xabi Alonso and a secondary player that we will obtain from a pack. We'll get a crazy rule for the episode from the random wheel. Then we'll have to turn into detectives to try and figure out what the other person has put in their team via 13 rounds of guessing. Any players guessed will be replaced by bronzes, and then we'll play a game at the end to determine who is going to discard. If you like it, and subscribe. Let's get into Xabi Alonso team takedown. Bosh! There you go. So, just trying to add more to stuff to make it a better product, really, and a better video. So, yeah, even just little intros to stuff that I've done many, many times, just in case there's new people, stuff like that. I'm enjoying it, and I want to keep going with more and more little bits and bobs like that going forward. How would I rank Van der Sar in terms of icon keepers? Apparently his latest card is very good, but the previous one's not so good. How's it going, Newcastle? I'm doing very well. Thank you. As I say, I've recorded that team takedown this morning. Got it done, edited, even with a little intro instead of just the cuts. And that's out and ready to go live at 6 o'clock. I am injured. Doing the Bobby Charlton video on... When did I record? I uploaded it yesterday, which meant I recorded it Tuesday. Right? Does that make sense? I think so, yes. So I recorded it Tuesday and then got it all edited on Wednesday. During the football section of that Charlton video, I injured myself. I don't know exactly how or when, but the I'm not going to be able to show without zooming it out, but it's just, I think the adductor muscle, I don't know what I've done. I don't know whether it's like a slight strain or something like that, but I'm going to go for a proper walk later and see how it feels, but I'm injured. I'm injured, and it's not ideal. Omar, because I think it's a decent one. So, I do. In the future, I'd potentially use different stuff. I'm... On every video that I upload nowadays, whether it's a TikTok or whether it is a proper YouTube upload, I'm looking for feedback. So if feedback from people was that I needed to change up the music and stuff, then I do it. I want as much constructive criticism whilst trying to move into this type of content as I can possibly get, because otherwise I may think that things are great, but then we won't increase in viewership, we won't increase in subscribers, and it's like, well, clearly there's some stuff that could be better here, but I don't know what it is. So I'm looking for feedback on every video, every TikTok that I put out on my main TikTok and on my main YouTube. Every single thing. I'm trying to improve. So that's the aim, really. Doing Eder Militao Evo. I need to do some Evos. Most of the Evos right now don't really cost much, do they? Or don't really take much, I mean. They don't cost much time. KM, very, very good, thank you. As I'm saying to people, if you didn't manage to see yesterday's Bobby Charlton video, that card is absolutely cracked. And that video is live on YouTube, if you would be so kind as to potentially go and give it a watch. If you do enjoy the stream on TikTok, then you can send us some likes. We're already up to apparently nearly 3K, so thank you for those of you that are spamming those likes, and thank you anyone that is hitting the thumbs up on YouTube as well. You guys are awesome. Newcastle, how are you today? Injured while showing off the Trickster Plus. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Genuinely, like I say, I don't know if I pulled a muscle, slightly strained it, because it hurts. It really, really hurts when doing like particular movements. Like, you know the standard warm-up in football where you open the gate? You know what I mean, right? That hurts quite a bit. So it's not great. I wish it was a little bit better. But hopefully it's just a thing that lasts for a couple of days and then we'll be back. We'll see. You did base collar? What, Evo? Is that a thing, or... Got injured doing 5-star skills. I did. It's correct, sadly. Bats, thank you very, very much for the continued sub. The 5 months. I am doing very well, thank you, and I hope that you are too. Thank you for the generosity and support. I think today I need to finally start this cup because we're running out of time. So I should probably begin, shouldn't I? Really. Jack, hello! You watched the Raoul video, enjoyed it very much, but you didn't like how long the video was. It could have been another 5 minutes. Okay, interesting. Is there... What do you think should have been extended? Like, do you think that I went through certain segments or sections a bit too quick? Or do you think there could have been some more bits and bobs added? Because... Again, yesterday, I uploaded another one that was like the Raoul video, but a bit bigger and better with Bobby Charlton's GOLAZO icon card. So anyone that hasn't seen that, again, I'm still looking for feedback on those videos as I try and progress and improve at them. So the Charlton one went up yesterday, and it's done better than the Raoul one as it stands, which is good. So, good to see that that is the response. It's got more views as well. So, hopefully we're starting to tap into what people are enjoying and we can continue doing more of that. And then today we've got Team Takedown uploading in 55 minutes. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. I plan to. Check it out later. Hell yes. So, yeah, loads of videos coming out. So yeah, Team Takedown's live tonight, but if you didn't see the Charlton video, then that is obviously more of what I'm trying to do on my own, rather than collabs and stuff like that. So, hopefully, people can really, really enjoy and check out the Charlton one. So, friendly, GOLAZO, Extravaganza Cup. 8 goals with a finesse, 6 goals from outside the box, 4 volleys, 3 headers, play 10, win 8. Which player is the Team Takedown on? So, Tom's is coming out tomorrow, mine is coming out today. Mine is on The Cup Isn't Fun, very sweaty. That's not what I needed to read. Okay, well, we'll see. Oops. Mine is on the GOLAZO icon, Xabi Alonso. His is based on packs and picks. So did the campaign pick, did the 60 times 85 in the store, and an icon pick. So his is, yes, pack/pick dependent. Mine was Xabi Alonso. The wheel was like 90% of that with little gameplay, but overall it was good. What did I ask? What parts could be extended? So I don't understand. Do you mean that there was too much of that and it would have been better with more gameplay? Or you would have preferred to see more wheel-based stuff? Because, again, I've now done the Charlton video, which was a slightly improved and tweaked version of that Raul video. The Raul video is basically the first attempt at properly going into something like that. And then the Charlton one was a bit more like, okay, we've had our first run at it. What do I think I need to change and edit to make this a better version of a similar style of video? So if you had any problems with the Raul one, if possible, check out the Charlton one. And if you still have things that you would prefer me to change or think the things would improve stuff, then let me know. Okay? And I will do my best. Because I took into account the things that people said about the Raul one and instantly tried to put them into place for the new one. Is Thunderstruck Cafu still usable? Yes. Crouch card is in your team. He's actually sick. Have you evo'd him? Or an R? Because him evo'd is... I mean, he's good without it. But with the evo, it's mad. The highlights of him was a bit too short, but you'll watch the new vid tomorrow. That's fair enough. I think that is... common, because in basically every single style of FIFA and now continuing with FC24 content, gameplay is the least watched thing. Whether it's on stream, whether it's a TikTok, whether it is a normal YouTube video, even player reviews, people prefer like retention and stuff like that on a player review is better on the part where you're sat looking at like footbin and stats and in the menus compared to when you actually show highlights of playing with the player. People just don't like seeing the game. And if you're on stream, you're going to get more views if you're sat in the menus. I could literally sit here with Peter Crouch on the screen and we could just talk for the next hour and the viewership would probably be higher than if I go into this cup. That's really sad, but that's just how it goes. Anne, hello, I'm doing very well, thank you. Hopefully you are too. Watched this Bobby vid yesterday, thought it was really good again. Enjoying the content and streams, keep it up! Thank you! Your gameplay is delaying your passing. Yep, that is a common thing. Okay, should we head into said cup and see how it goes? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, this is the 89 one. So I did make a squad for this. Okay. I was going to say I don't have a clue what the requirements are, but we did take a look at this. And it's this, right? Why is it a concept squad? Ooh. I don't know if I have Allison again. I don't. We'll go with ter Stegen. Okay, that's fine. What's the problem here? Oh, did Tielemans get upgraded? Oh, for Christ's sake, Yuri. Okay, so 89 max centre mid. What are we saying? Instead of you, Millie, Scholes, Zanetti, Kiernan. This new McKennie. Let's try him out. I don't know when else I'm really going to use him. Wait, now what's the problem? Am I blind? Oh, Pedro Porro's been upgraded as well. Oh, for Christ's sake. This is a nightmare. Jesus Navas. Bellerin. Molina. Let's give Bellerin a go because I haven't used him. So, we'll do that. You're doing Marquez? Definitely not on this account. I have absolutely no need. I have De Jong, Socrates, Team of the Year Vieira, and Team of the Year Mateus. I'm good for midfielders. On the RTG, I have Rolfo, Lahm, Modric, Zidane. Probably not. We'll see. We'll see. Risky, please stop. Don't spam. You prefer gameplay, but you're interested in other facets of the game. Anything that bores you is too long spent on pack openings. I think that pack openings have... They've... Unless you're doing the biggest things in the game, like you're share playing 10 of the new icon pick, or 10 of the new pack in store that costs 500,000 coins, then people don't really care for packs. In the past, if you had 500 packs saved for Team 1 of GOLAZO, people would sit there for hours and watch you opening all of these different packs. But because of now how ridiculously big the biggest packs in the game are, people don't care about anything other than the biggest packs now. So, when you're someone that doesn't really want to be spending money on the game, pack openings no longer really do anything for you as a creator. Dylan, that is me, yes. Oh crap, I forgot I need to go for different types of goals, don't I? But I guess getting crouch first is probably ideal. I don't know if that was inside or outside the box. How's it going? Yeah, it's okay. Recently been using some... How have you missed the ball completely there? Recently got some new stuff and been using it. It's been good. Will I watch the football tonight? I don't really know much about it. Liverpool are playing, right, on a Thursday? Which just feels wrong. Prem games on a Thursday. Oh, Penrith! Chelsea are also playing Man U, Liverpool v Sheffield United. Ooh. Interesting. Then, yeah, I'll probably watch the first half of Liverpool and then switch over and watch the Chelsea United game. Stream with no music today, is that what we're rocking? Oh. There was music previously until I showed the intro to the newest video. I think I'll turn down the music though a bit. Needed one goal from Arsenal second half yesterday for 94 Rice. Of course it didn't happen. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, I was showing the intro to the new team takedown. So, this week, well, in the last week, Friday, you had the Raul video. Yesterday, you had a Bobby Charlton video. If you still haven't seen that, it's live on my channel. Please go and check it out. Today, you're getting team takedown on GOLAZO Xabi Alonso. That is going live at 6 o'clock. It's a scheduled upload, so it's already there. Going live in a little bit. Oscar, that is ironic. Wonder when the first 1 mil pack will be. Team of the season. Thoughts on Emma Hayes? Is that the manager that pushed the guy? Excuse me. Don't really have any thoughts on her. It's more so the double standards of the people in charge of like punishments and consequences and stuff. I'm going to the game on Saturday, of course. Yeah, of course. Damn it. Rod, thank you for following on TikTok. Oh my God, this gameplay. Oh, it's so delayed. Oosh. Did I go to the Norwich game? Yes. I've missed less than a handful of home games in the last, like, 20 years or so. Thoughts on the Wrexham fan being banned for 3 years? Don't know who or why, so I have 0 thoughts. Oh, Jesus. It's your birthday tomorrow. Dub! That is a fat dub. Who do I support? Leicester. That's a decent ball. Ugh. How did I foul someone there? Yeah, it was good to finally be back at home for like the first time in a month. We were playing at home and to get a dub. What are you playing? FC 24? Wow! Isn't that incredibly funny? LOL. I'm doing the cup. The GOLAZO Extravaganza! Or that thing. The thing where you get crouch. Because I hadn't started it, so we started it a few minutes ago. This is game number 2. Trying to get crouch and the other picks, whatever else you get. Some XP as well. I believe it's like 1000 XP. Ow. Oh. Kevin Phillips was playing. We did have Kevin for a season. Very near the end of his career. Not quite the same level he was at Sunderland. But still, a legend. They just didn't really defend it, did they? The game did. Oh, ref, send them off! Offside! I stepped up perfectly. They've got Mavadidi, to be fair. I now have to respect them slightly. That's a really bad pass. Oh, dear. Nice. Look at that for a little dink. No, incisive pass plus, but because of the passing delay, it's garbage. Bang! That's actually a fantastic ball. Bellerin is not getting caught here. He's not crossed it to the right person, though. We should drop the narrative of Haaland not turning up in big games. Sure, he scored at Bayern away. It's crazy how football fans are. What's frustrating when it comes to Haaland is that some people, all of a sudden, even though last season they were saying that he's like one of the greatest goal scorers the world's ever seen and he's going to break every single record that's known to man, all of a sudden he's now crap. But yeah, the fact that people say that, oh, he doesn't do anything in the big games. You don't have to score to have an impact. Someone as lethal as Haaland can literally just be on the pitch, and that's their impact. Because there is no team in the world that is coming up against Erling Haaland and thinks, oh, you know what? No. Unless he has a tap-in, he's not going to do anything. Let's just leave him. Let's leave him unmarked the entire game. It's fine. He's rubbish. No. You have to dedicate at least one player to make sure that he does not have the space to be able to score the chances that are created. I don't think anybody ever thought that he was going to be... Like, he's not like Harry Kane. He's not going to be dropping to the halfway line 20 times a game to create chances. No one ever thought that that was the case, though. So I don't really understand why he's now, like, expected to do that kind of thing, or whatever. I don't know. It's bizarre. Player lock sprint boost. I don't even know what that is. New Charlton vid looks fire! Fire! Well, I hope that as many people as possible enjoy it, because I had a good time making it, and I hope that people can watch it and have a bit of fun. Okay. 8 goals with finesse, outside the box, volleys. So yeah, full video of that is on YouTube. We've got a new team takedown being uploaded. That's live in 35 minutes. So there's a lot going on. Oh God, ow. I'm just not comfy, I'm injured! Okay. Right. Let's try and absolutely slap this lad. There is that 2 meter Peter. That's what I'm looking to get. Insigne already completing Colin Warney. How? I've just got to whoever this guy is that I've got in my team. Can't even remember his name. And the game's crap, so it doesn't pass to him. It goes to the wrong guy. Still don't know who it is. McKennie! There we go. This gameplay is absolute crap. Pass it first time, you idiots! This is one benefit of also doing videos compared to streaming. Oh my good God. You don't have to care about the gameplay as much in a video when you're only playing one match. Oh, it's so bad. Exactly. Like, people are just banging on Haaland because that's the way the internet works. It's always the thing to do is to be negative about something. People would prefer to spend their time talking about something negatively than they would talking about a different subject positively. Like, they could be a Liverpool fan, and instead of talking about how good their midfield rebuild has been this season. They'll instead be saying, oh, Haaland's having a crap season. Because welcome to life in this generation where negativity is sadly seen as normal. That's great play. Doesn't matter though, because he doesn't pass the ball when I press the button. Nep made a finally good point. Someone was saying Henry isn't good because he didn't score enough goals. I mean, I don't really know what that means. I don't know what you mean by Nep making a finally good point means. This is a horrible experience so far. This cup. Kieran, I have absolutely no idea what you're referring to. So, I don't know what that means. Oh, I literally could not care less. I have genuinely zero interest. Five levels is a lot, though. Unless you've got a load of XP sat there waiting for you to claim, which is very unlikely, then 5 levels is a lot. Fruit, yeah. But then he was saying Henry did very well in his era. His point was, with every generation, it's only going to get better. What level am I? Whatever level McKenny is. So maybe I'm 5 away from Insigne. Yeah, you're not wrong about this cup, though. This is not the casual fun experience that it could be, is it? That's garbage. But anyone that says that Henry didn't score enough goals is probably 15 years old and never saw him play. Henry was phenomenal. The level of swag that man played with can be summed up in one clip. I can't remember who it's against. It might be like Real Madrid. Some of you will know exactly what clip I'm on about. Where he's sort of like... He's basically going down the line. I think they're winning and it's the last few minutes of the game. And he takes it down the line. And he like dinks it over someone that comes in on one challenge. And then he effortlessly sprints past someone else. And then the ball gets put out for a throw and he just walks off. Like it's the easiest and most casual thing in the world. And it's just a perfect summary of how easily he played the game. What am I into then? What, instead of WWE? Football, darts, tennis, F1, playing games, playing guitar, painting, diamond painting, walks, runs, playing football, board games. I'm not sure how, if any of those tick whatever box is attempting to be found. And how the GOAT debate will never end because kids again will grow up saying Mbappe, Haaland, Bellingham the GOAT. I disagree. I very much disagree. And the reason why I disagree is because until Messi and Ronaldo, it was Pele and Maradona. Right? It wasn't as if any and every player that came after those two was in the GOAT conversation. It was those. And then these two came along and just blew everybody's minds. I don't think anybody's mind has been blown by Mbappe. Messi's still winning Ballon d'Ors in Mbappe's era. He won't be winning anymore though, shouldn't have won the last one. I disagree. He won't win anymore, but I'm not sure how that's relevant at all. The guy's like 36. He probably shouldn't be winning anymore at this age. But if you are supposedly supposed to be coming into a GOAT conversation, you should be like top 2 at Ballon d'Or. Comfortably, most years. Where is Mbappe? This is not champs, this is the cup. How Neymar didn't win the Ballon d'Or shocks you. Because he's never been the best player in the world. Is Omri a better finisher than Haaland? In terms of like range of finishes and stuff, yes. Bellingham in a few years, potentially. Messi won the last one because of the World Cup. Haaland 50 plus goals, won a treble. How do you not deserve it over Messi? I mean, we've been over this 1,000 times. I'd rather not go over it again. He wasn't as good as Messi in the year. For me, simple as that. You carry your country to a World Cup win. Oh. Whilst also being just an absolutely phenomenal once in a lifetime player. I think you're going to win the Ballon d'Or. Woo! Messi Ballon d'Or 23 is never going to end against Haaland. Yeah, I know. What is fair is he should not have won the best. Ballon d'Or is fine. Wasn't the World Cup triumph the year before? The World Cup was in the time frame that the Ballon d'Or was valid for. The World Cup was not in the time frame of the best award. He should not have won that. And that is coming from someone that thinks that these awards are moronic because they are, for the most part, stupid. Which is why Messi didn't win 10 plus Ballon d'Ors. Because if it was based off who is actually just the best player in the world, he would have won 10 or more. Carrying his country is a little bit of a stretch. I couldn't disagree more. Simply put, could not disagree more. Scores in every round, huge assists, just phenomenal on another level player. If that's not carrying, I don't know what is. I'm 10 levels away from Insigne, apparently, not 5. Oh. Chappie, hello! But yeah, even as someone that thinks that he should have won every award that's basically that, who's the best in the world for the last 15 years or whatever, he should not have won the best. It was finally time for it to change. And at least with the Ballon d'Or, that was a previous time frame that had the World Cup, but the best didn't. So I don't understand. Raheem Sterling carried England in Euro 2020 till the final. In terms of goal involvements, I'd agree with you. However, he wasn't great. What I mean by that is definitely the group games in those Euros, Sterling was crap. He was really, really bad. He should have been subbed. But the fact that he stayed on the pitch, he got the goal involvement. Which basically covered up a really poor performance where he probably should have been subbed for like Grealish or someone like that. But then he'd get the goal and therefore he's incredible kind of thing. But yeah. But Caleb, yeah, of course. To me, it's not even a conversation. Callum, yeah, that was ridiculous. Fruit, yeah. Again, I don't think those kind of things really matter. Andrew, hello! Tom, that save in the final... That save in the final... Like, last kick of the game... will be one of the best saves I ever see. And I think Martinez went from being underrated to overrated. But there is no overrating that save. That save is just ridiculous. Bosh! Josh, can't say I remember that one. It was Kane that should have squared it to Sterling. Not the other way round. What do you mean? The chance was Kane shooting. Which, to be fair, when you watch it back, it was still obviously the wrong decision. You should have passed for the guaranteed goal. But it was an amazing save. Was it Livakovic in goal for that tournament? Or would that have been a bit before him? It may have been someone else. I can't remember. Ooh. Oh, no. He was onside? Wow. Subisic, that sounds right, yeah. Yeah, De Gea made some really good saves. De Gea, I swear, could be having the worst season of his life. He'd always make at least one wonder save against us in every game he played. One of the best saves I've seen live was him. I can't even remember who took the free kick. Was it Madders? Because I wasn't there for the Ramsdale save against Madders. Free kick. But maybe it was Maddison that took one against De Gea. It's top bins. How on earth he saved it, I have no idea. Come on, we need some headers and volleys. Wouldn't have passed anyway. No. Jed, hello! Southgate should have been out ages ago. You've never subbed to anyone on Twitch. What benefits does it give you? So, if you sub to me, then you don't get ads on the stream. If I ever made it sub-only, which I don't right now because there's not enough viewers for the chat to be crazy in order to need to make it sub-only, then obviously you'd be able to be part of that. You get access to all the emotes and stuff like that as well. And you can do it for free if you have Amazon Prime and link your Twitch to your Amazon. Is Gold Rashford still extinct? I have no idea. Yeah, Foden is finally having his, like... I feel like the word I'm about to use is incorrect, but correct at the same time. I feel like this is Foden's breakout year. Which some people would disagree with, because you'd say, well, he broke into Man City's squad like 4 years ago or something like that. But it's not what I mean. I mean that this is finally the year where he is him this year. This year is the first year where Foden is living up to the English media hype. Whereas previously, he'd do like a tiny little thing that was really, really good in a match. But it wouldn't lead to anything. And it would just be a nice moment, but it would be made out as if he just got the greatest assist of all time. Whereas in reality, oh, no, that was a good touch, but then you crossed it out of play. That's not impressive. Whereas now, he'd take the world-class touch and then get the assist. This season. He's turning his small moments of magic into actually meaningful moments for the team and results and goal involvements. Yes! Outside the box! Do I know what's coming out at 6? A Cengiz Under Road to the Final. Apart from that, no idea. And it is coming out in 15 minutes, yes. I know that like our clocks have changed over here in the UK. So some people may be thinking that stuff comes out in an hour. But no, our clocks have gone forward. So content should be coming out in 15 minutes. What's coming out? Exactly what I said about 10 seconds ago. Oh. Who do I think will win the Prem? Man City. There was a level he still needed to reach at some point, and he's doing it now. Yes. Yes, exactly. Whoa. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Who'll win the Euros? Obviously it's coming home. What a silly question. Cengiz Under. Road to the final. Overly ambitious. No, it's coming home. Those are the rules. With England, every single trophy is coming home until it's not coming home. I don't make the rules. France's depth is ridiculous. True, but it's coming home. So, who cares about depth? Not me! Not Hermione. The first raid boss in Palworld is out! The scenes! Also, Lego 2K Drive came out on Game Pass yesterday. EA's PGA Golf game is out on Game Pass today. As is Lil Gator Adventure or something like that. Digga digga did do do. Have you KM? No, I don't really watch films. Have any of you seen this? Leicester have entered the race to sign Eddie Nketiah, but we face competition from Palace and Brentford. Apparently Steve is the source. Correspondent for transfer.com. Do you think that Steve has any idea that we don't have any money? We have to sell players because we're like 100 mil in the reds. And we also currently have a transfer embargo. And as it stands, we're staying in the Championship. Apart from that, though, I'm sure he's going to join. I'm sure he's definitely going to join. Here we are. Oh, I need to see if there's any Evos that expire in 10 minutes. The fact that this card is in your team is baffling. Baffling. Wow. I mean, the back three seems meh. Adama's just absolute garbage. I'm amazed that you actually play for Tawu. These two are fine. These two are fine. Diaz, I don't really know enough about, to be honest. Never really play against the guy. I think because he was so expensive when he came out. Bit like his other one. Oh yeah, even Son, like, over a Dharma. How do you send your team? Be a sub on Twitch or a member on YouTube, or come in with like 100 bits or something like that on Twitch, etc. Tim, not sure what you mean. Mario, no. I did upload the Bobby Charlton video though yesterday, so if you guys haven't seen it, please go and check it out. Give it a like, leave it a comment. LFC in what way? 8 minutes! And no Evos expire today, apparently. What do you think of the proposed rule change for the Prem? Don't know what rule change you mean. I've got some Evo stuff to get done then, don't I? And start by tomorrow. Bailey, Twitter. Palmer, Kane, Foden, Bellingham, etc. have at least 30 goal and assists. All comps, just Saka and Bowen are 1 or 2 off of that. Agreed, JJ says 89. JJ is just, he's not that guy, sadly. Do I want to do any of these paid ones that run out soon? There'll be no FFP, but if you overspend, you get a fine and it's given to teams that don't... ... Meant variety with all the new games, was typing it quick. Oh, definitely not today. Definitely not today. But maybe. It's given to teams that don't. Means we could not get fined. But that doesn't make any sense because we're going to get punished because we broke the rules during the period that the rules were in place. Just because the rules changed doesn't mean that we didn't break them. So, obviously we'd still get punished. Foden this year has stepped up so much, looks like he's matured, seems to embrace being the guy. Exactly. Kied, thank you very much for the 9 months on Twitch. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for the continued generosity and support. You're a ledge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any and all generosity like that makes a big, big difference. So, I appreciate it more than you realise. The worst performing player at each championship club this season, according to Who Scored. Oh my god, would you look at who ours is? Wow. What an absolute shock horror that is. Wow. That is a huge surprise. I can't believe it. Champions League final prediction. Barca v Man City. Was he not meant to be the next big thing? What, maybe like 6 years ago? Who knows? Bailey, yeah. How bad has he been? I have wanted him out of the club for years. I don't want him to touch the pitch a single time. He is disgraceful. How old is he now? I think he's like 27. He turns 27 later this year. He's only still with us due to being an academy player. Yeah. Didn't buy that account with them coins, it definitely looks like. What, me? This? I don't really know what that means. Doyle would start on Saturday. He needs to. If we're actually going to... How it took us nearly 40 games into the season to figure out that we actually play with wingers and the defenders can pass the ball to them baffles me. But he needs to play if we're actually going to play the ball to them. Phil, cheers for following! Okay. Do I think we'll still get Fatawu permanently? Well, it depends on our situation and whether we're allowed. Why do Ipswich have the ability to score last-minute goals every week? Don't know. Don't know. Ginola. Jesus. I'm amazed you're still using Blanc when you have some of these players in here. I'm intrigued how Francescoli... Are you playing him as a cam? Because if so, how does he play? Because Pina is normally an unbelievable cam. And then you'd have a more solid, like, Trezeguet or whatever in at centre mid. So this interests me to see how this is going. Prinz... Schneider? Like, if that Schneider's not on loan, that seems crazy that he's not used. Is that Peter Crouch down here? Get him in instead of Mbappe. It's more interesting. How did I get my players? Packed most of them. But yeah, Nathan, what are you on about? Are you saying that I bought my account? If so, oh dear. Right, when we cheered when Fatawu got the ball. But this is what I mean. How has it taken 40 games for either our manager or our players to realise, oh, we're actually really, really good at passing the ball. Maybe we should play it to the guy that's got 30 yards of space. Baffling. And we looked so much better because it was just quicker. And you were exploiting those spaces in behind. Would you say the new Evo Militao is better than UCL Company? Probably yes. Okay. It's 6 o'clock! Here we go. You've come across Alawaran a few times. He's just not the same as last year. But this kind of baffles me as well, because last year, Alawaran only had one good card. His World Cup card. That was it. Any Alawaran that came out after the World Cup card was not good. He was not good. The only reason why that one was so good was because it came out at the perfect time for it to be ridiculously OP, because people's defenses hadn't got good enough, quick enough to deal with him. As soon as they did, Alawaran was trash. I got his base card this year very early on this account from a hero pick. Bang average. This new one's not really going to be very good either, I don't think. Playstyles and stuff just aren't amazing. He's just overrated. Oh God. I completely forgot to send my footage to Jack. Oh, what a moron. Sorry, right. I need to do that. Ah! I wonder if I could handbrake it on stream, or is that going to absolutely crash my PC? Let me see. Let's see how bad this would lag. Oh, what an idiot. What day did we record? Yesterday? Is it this one? Record. Hello! As well. Lazio don't have a sing. It must be this one, right? 4th of the... 3rd of the 4th at 5 o'clock. 3rd of the 4th at 5 o'clock. Yes, it is. Yes, I'll check everything. I just... Give me a sec, okay? I completely forgot about this. So, please tell me if the stream lags or anything like that. Okay? Because I'm going to try and flatten down this file for Jack, and it may mean that there's a bit of lag. So if it is lagging, please tell me, and I'll pause this handbraking that I'm doing. Okay, objectives. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Is there any point in ever checking milestones? They're probably never going to add another one. Evos. So, is there anything new in here? No. Don't believe so. Unless I've skipped one and didn't think that it was... yes, Team Takedown is now live. That was uploaded at bang on 6. That was schedule uploaded. So if you want to watch that, then that is out as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi. 5-star, 4-star on Callum. Obviously at Forest right now. Left wing, left mid, right wing. Pace is great. Shooting is great. Passing is solid. 99 curve as well. Reactions and composure. Just like on a load of these other cards that they release, it's just poor. It's so infuriating. Stupid. Finesse shot, quick step plus, technical, first touch, press proven. Other than reactions and composure, it's a decent card. There needs to be, I know David's spoken about this a few times, there needs to be some Evos that come out this year that are purely to improve reactions and composure. Because so many cards, if you could add like plus 10 to those stats, would become amazing. He requires an 83 with an inform, 86 with an inform, and an 87 with an inform. So it's not insanely cheap, but it's obviously not going to cost you like 500,000 coins to do him. So that's okay. Did we get any kind of... excuse me. Upgrades or anything? Probably not, right? It's the day before Team 2. Thursdays are normally meh. I mean, you get your marquee matchups. But yeah, Thursdays are normally a bit dead in terms of content because you're basically just waiting for the next day for either the new promo or Team 2 of a promo. It's mid-April, not using a forward card with less than 90 composure. Yeah. Never do. Day before. Okay, cool. Saving packs for Team 2. Already have Cafe from this team. Cruyff's impossible. Yeah, I agree. You think he can Evo see a 90 version of him? Let me quickly check Twitter to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Let me double check. I don't think so. But, yeah. You say that that SBC is worth it. Like, at least with LP, they're doing a forest past and present. Anyone that isn't... You meant not worth. Okay, right. That makes a lot more sense. Because it does not seem worth it. If he had, like, 90 reactions and composure, the card would genuinely be completely different. For that amount... Again, it's not like $500,000 or whatever. But I don't think it's worth it. I'm just checking Twitter to see if there's anything else. No, it was Hudson-Odoi in marquee matchups today. Beckham is not back out. No. No. Oh, again, anyone that's interested, if you have EA Play and or Game Pass, then PGA Tour is out. Does that button want to work? Yeah. Who are the new cards? Callum Hudson-Odoi. Watching Chelsea United today? Yes. Oh, someone said that Beckham is back out. I didn't see him. Oh, he is. He is back. You missed him yesterday and fear when he gets re-released it'll be too outdated. No. You're expecting Icon SBCs for this promo, but we haven't got any. There's one right here. Unless you mean new ones. Any of you happen to manage to get this card yesterday? Like, do the SBC whilst he was tradable? Some of you may have missed it. They released this SBC yesterday, but the card was tradable. So you completed the full SBC, and then you could just sell him. His price, obviously, was affected by this. As if we look at his price on Footbin, you did 7 of the squads. Damn. So he's currently like 370k. However, if we do hourly, my god, look at how his price has gone today. So yesterday, up until 6 PM, he was over $500,000, 530k, and then he dipped down to like 350, then went back up, come back down, gone back up a bit, come back down again. So his price hasn't really recovered from yesterday because so many of them were listed. It only would have gone back up if they had like bought up all of the cards that were listed. But that was not going to happen. Specifically GOLAZO Icon SBCs. Yeah, fair enough. You get players back that you submitted. Yes. Oh, let me quickly reply to Jack. Footage lost by... So... say it will be a quick upload as much smaller files. Okay. He's not on the market to buy. That Beckham. You submitted a bunch of players, got 5 squads done, they've not been returned yet. Oh, of course they won't be returned yet. No, they're not that quick. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that is bizarre. So I wonder what they're doing then. So that's why his price hasn't rebounded back up. Because he's not been available to buy. How very, very odd. So yeah, what the hell do they do? I'd like to know from the point of view of someone that has the card tradable. Can they list him? Because it's not like they massively dropped down his max price or anything. His max price according to Footbin is still 1.2 mil. So FootGG saying Beckham. They say that some have been listed like 6 minutes ago, 383k, 11 minutes ago, 385, 16 minutes ago, 383. So, but then why would you not just list him for more? Why would you not list him for max price? If he's extinct. That is so weird. I just don't understand why there wouldn't be any of him on the market. Even if the price is utterly ludicrous and a mil. Because they could have just bought, like when the hero pack came out. Was that last year or the year before? Whatever. When that happened, they fixed their mistake by buying all of the cards listed back up to the value that the cards were before the mistake. So it would make sense if they basically bought every David Beckham on the market back up to like $500,000 and then just let it run from there. But to not have any? Like, there's no world where someone that has this card has not listed him up for $1 mil. Oh, look at the base card. This guy doesn't sell for 100k, and yet people are listing him for 210. You're saying that nobody that has Future Stars Beckham would list him for higher than that? Be interesting to see if someone max listed in 1.2 mil gets auto bought. Exactly. You say search English right mid and it'll come up. If we do this. All for less than a... How bizarre. So, are these getting bought? Not instantly. But yet, there's none that have been listed for more than 2 minutes. Under an hour. What on earth? That is now even more baffling. Of course, the point deduction punishment goes when the Prem hand them out to teams to make a lesson of them. But, you know what? It frustrates me a lot when people say this kind of thing. Do people not realise if a club has broken the rules whilst the rules are in place they get punished with those rules. If, for example, you break FFP rules in 3 years, when the rules have all changed and are different, okay, you'll get punished differently. But like, we broke them in like 2022, and so we're going to get punished by the rules that were in place at the time there. What's happening with his price? If you search for Beckham on the market, he doesn't appear. But if you search Future Stars Icon right mid-English, he comes up. It's very, very odd. His SBC costs 462k. It's all very, very odd. Opinions on Tevez. His best version is very good. So they're not being insta-bought. Oh, but there are ones that have been up. What? So then if you compare price, then you see ones that are under an hour. But anyone trying to sell this card is just slightly screwed. Because unless people know that in order to buy him, you have to do English right mid, then you can't find him. This is so weird. I mean, I would love to say that I'm shocked or surprised in any way. But this is the same company that turned cards into goalkeepers like a week ago. So a player appearing in one search but not another. I don't think that that's that surprising, really. It's sadly just... it's part of the game. Which should never... should never be the case. But it is! It is because of the incompetence. Incompetence. It's ridiculous. Callum and Maddie, cheers for joining. Appreciate it. David Beckham in player search comes up around 60 rated, and that's how you find him as well. Oh, he's one of those that has a couple of different listings. It feels like they kept, for at least some players, the listings that you would previously have, right, of their base, mid, prime, etc. They just kept those in the game so that they can then assign one of those to their new versions. So yeah, 60 rated David Beckham is Future Stars David Beckham. 55 rated David Beckham might be, I don't know, Footies Beckham. Something nonsensical like that. Okay. 2 meter Peter has arrived. Woo! Hell yeah. I didn't actually realise the cup is out for another week. So there's no need to panic and get it done right now. Unless you're desperate for the XP. Get what done? The cup. However, you might want to get Crouch because the hero Evo disappears tomorrow. So maybe the expectation is that tomorrow we get another hero Evo, but instead of pace, passing, and physical, maybe this new one will be shooting, dribbling, defending, and there'll be a new hero objective that fits that really, really well. Or maybe an icon one. I don't know. You put yeah, Marquez and Crouch are the best two to go for it. Definitely right now. So yeah, Marquez or Crouch in this one, and then we'll see what comes out tomorrow to replace it, and that has to be the expectation. Forest past and present with the new SBC is improved. Yeah. You used your Evo on Marquez as well. Yeah, see, on the Road to Glory, Marquez would be an okay card. On this account, I don't need Marquez even Evo'd. What's the point of Hudson Odoi? Well, the guy above you in the chat has done him for a Forest past and present. Jay, hello. How is it going? Hopefully you're doing very well, sir. Also, sounds like a good opportunity to say, for those of you that are just tuning in, if you have not seen, over the last week or so, I've uploaded a new sort of style of video. One was around Raul Foot birthday, but the latest one was uploaded yesterday on GOLAZO Bobby Charlton. If you could please leave me some feedback on it, I would genuinely appreciate it so damn much, because feedback on those kind of things is how we make them bigger and better and keep on going with them. So hopefully you can help in that regard. It's live on the YouTube channel. If you're watching on TikTok, I uploaded like a teaser version of it. If the first minute of the video interests you by watching that TikTok, then you can maybe go and see the whole video. Right, 1 second. So third of the fourth, 503. Third of the fourth, 503. Here, handbrake this. Start encode. Okay, so once that is done, then we can upload them for Jack. Any good content today? No. So yeah, not really played the game since the Trivella patch. Is the game still boring and delayed? Boring is user dependent. Delayed? On PlayStation? Yes. On Xbox? No. How does that work? Couldn't tell you. But that's how it is for me. Baffling. Genuinely baffling. Matty, yeah, she's just a beast though. Really. You're going to look at the YouTube uploads, then you've got cricket training after. See you tomorrow in a bit. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully you enjoy both the videos and your cricket. So now it makes sense to put Crouch in, right? For headers and volleys. Like he's playing on the park. What chem style do you whack on him? Engine. It's got to be, right? Like always. I don't even know if I have any left. The last engine chem style. Oh, God. But yeah, content today was Callum Hudson-Odoi and marquee matchups. Hudson-Odoi is just not good enough. If there's an Evo that comes out that fixes reactions and composure, he could be a beast. Without that, no. It's really infuriating as well, because I just can't quite get my head around why they do it. Hudson-Odoi, if you give him 90, even 95 reactions and composure, he's not going to break the game. So why not just give him stats that make him usable? Why do you want to bring out a card that no one can realistically use? I don't get it. Thunderbolt, thank you very much for sending people over. Hopefully you had a good stream. What did you get up to? Crap. Thank you, Mad Lad, for following as well. Hope you're doing very well. Loved the game before that patch. After you played it a couple of days after was just a sit back ball fest. Ah! Because Travella wasn't there to stop people sitting back. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Mersab, nice. He's really good. The fact that that Van Persie is discard value is blasphemy. His stats are actually solid. I don't understand it. But not much. Fair enough. Were you playing this or something else? Because if you were playing this, then I now understand. What a through ball by McKennie. EAFC, yeah, in that case. I feel like that's the answer most days. Come on then, Peter. Bang! Why does this 6'7" man not try and head a football? Like, am I doing something wrong? Should I not be pressing shoot? Oh. That did not lock on in the way that it should have done. I used Prinz for the first time today in a team takedown. I can't even remember whether it was my episode or Tom's, so you'll have to watch both and see. Alawire and Chem style. I'm honestly not sure. I'd have to look. Beckham is back, yeah. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm just trying to score some headers with Peter. Confirmation that even with his upgraded card, Vincent Kompany has the worst passing delay of any individual card that I've used on EAFC. Like, a lot of you will probably experience passing delay in general. It will feel like you've got button delay, but potentially only when passing a ball. Vincent Kompany plays as if that is tenfold any other player in the game. I don't understand why. Is it his reaction? He's got 92 reactions. So why does he take so long to pass the ball? Bizarre. Marquez or Crouch and Evo need Marquez more for your team, but could make Crouch more fun to use. If you're going to keep Marquez in your team for at least like a month, go with that. Play on Xbox and might give it a go if delay is gone. I've not had delay on Xbox this year. Is there any way to fix stick drift on PS5? I would look up some videos on YouTube. Pactimia checked like 6 times? That's ridiculous. How? Where? Got down to scratch. That's insane. Try to play at Top Golf. yesterday, but it was packed, so didn't go. Oh, it's been so long since I've been Top Golf. I'd love to go back. Just a bit strapped for cash right now, otherwise I would definitely be heading to the range. This is going to be incredibly infuriating, isn't it, to score these headers and volleys? The rest is going to be fine, but those two are going to be a nightmare. I mean, I guess we've got another week to do it. So maybe it won't really be that much of a problem. It doesn't help when your own defenders are intercepting your passes, though, does it? Oh my god. Dearie me. LS, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Come on then. No, that's not who I'm aiming that to. You just packed GOLAZO Cole from an 83 times 10. Nice. I also packed him earlier on this account, which sadly don't really have a use for. Oh, why would you stop your run, you blithering imbecile? Sorry, I meant you protoplasmic invertebrate jellies. Dear God, how's he missed? Incredible, normally the other way round. It's a lot easier for it to happen the other way round. Come on then, food tray. Oh, just let me cross the ball in. We're all doing the same objectives. What is that? Oh, PlayStation gameplay. Just... why is it so bad? Someone out there in the world must be able to explain why this game, for me, on this console, is legitimately garbage compared to the Xbox version. I could understand if I was playing on like PS4 and then Series X, but no. Or if they were set up on different routers, like different internet connections or something, but no. So why is it so bad? You could even say, like, if I was using a worse team, then maybe I was just thinking that's the case. But no, my team on this account is levels above. What is happening here? Are you trying to let me score with crouch? Thank you. What a power header. Incredible. What a finish. Oosh. Wow. It's crazy. Who do I think will go up in Championship? Leeds and someone else. Do you not want to do the same? No? You're going to let me? Wow. What a save. To be fair. Why is it so hard on this game to tackle? Just scoop the ball up and volley it, you moron. Why is it the hardest thing in the world to tackle someone that doesn't play on FIFA? How in all of these years have you not changed this? It does my head in every year. Look, they're not pressing a button. Take the ball. Deary me. How do you scoop it up? Press the right stick in. Right, do you want some goals? Or you're just willing to help? I mean, I respect it. I'm surprised. Gaz, no. If you think that it's okay to be so ridiculously difficult to tackle someone that has their controller on the floor, you must be an EA employee. There's no one else that agrees. Ah, now the controller is just fully down, I guess. Maybe we could score a header from corner. No, that would make way too much sense. Way too much sense. Are they here? They're sort of like half here. I don't really know what's going on. Well, I appreciate this person who just seems to be a good person in the community, which is incredibly rare. I don't understand why some players, when they scoop it up, just lose so much control of the ball. It's crazy. Jay, it's ridiculous. Peter! Well, there's a volley. And what a way to do it. Well, this has massively helped. What I'm most amazed about is not someone actually being, like, not a douche, but someone helping out and not wanting goals back. Someone has just gone out of their way to spend, like, 10 minutes purely just helping instead of trying to gain something themselves as well. That's unheard of on this game. Like, unless they know who I am and they are watching, then that's baffling to me. I don't think I've ever seen that. Back in more often from now. Catch you soon. In a bit, sir. See you later. Well, we have 3 headers done. I kind of wish that I knew that there were more. I thought there was like 6 headers needed. But okay. So 2 volleys done out of 4. And we have 8 days to do this cup. So this is fine. That's not going to be a problem at all. So, could even just park it for this account and do the rest over like the course of next week. Things get worse for Rashford. Anthony apparently starts over him tonight. I mean, Rashford has been crap for ages. So it can't really come as this like crazy news. Gravenberch starts. Kanate comes in for Kwanzaa. And Robertson is on the bench for the Pool. Okay. Anthony over Diallo, though, you don't know about that one. Has Diallo done anything outside of has he done anything outside of that, like, last-minute goal? Or not? Rob on the bench, making sure he's fit enough to lift the Euros trophy in July. Yeah, that is it. That is it. He's all over it. So yeah, I need to do the same on the Xbox account, really. Evos, I also need to do, but I imagine this is just going to be a squad battles thing. Yeah, win 2 games. Oh, win 1 more game. Play 2 matches. Win 2 matches. And then I'm going to need to make some decisions as to whether I spend any money on this Evo. If not, do I do any of the others that are also expiring very soon? Probably. Should you save your packs or just open them? Save them till tomorrow at 6 PM when Team 2 of GOLAZO comes out. I will probably have some packs to open for you tomorrow because I'll probably do the cup on both accounts and have some stuff for 6 o'clock. Tomorrow I don't really have a specific plan in terms of what we're going to do on stream. Maybe I'll do a bit of champs. Maybe I'll do that combined with some packs for Team 2. We'll see, obviously, what all the content is about. But if you didn't see it earlier, Team Takedown new video was uploaded around the GOLAZO Icon Xabi Alonso card. And if you missed it yesterday, then the Bobby Charlton video, challenge video was released, and that's gone down really, really well. So if you haven't watched either of them, please go and do so. And if you enjoy them and want to see more, you can subscribe. But that's going to be that, because we've got the football, got cooking, got exercise to go and do, got a load of stuff going on tonight. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for another one. I also need to upload my footage for Jack, because I completely forgot, and it's going to completely kill the stream and drop all of my frames. So I can't continue streaming whilst also giving him his footage, which is kind of an error on my part, but it is what it is. I will be doing more types of those videos, absolutely. And if people have suggestions for what other kind of things they'd like to see, I'm all ears. But for now, that is going to be that. I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Good night. Enjoy the football. Goodbye.